Good morning. Today we are in Ketchikan, Alaska, and we're going to go up to the Totem Pole village. So let's go check it out. Come on. We are in Saxman Village, which is a Ketchikan Native Village, not too far from Ketchikan. Anyway, this is very traditional, and let's check this place out. It's pretty neat. How about those native dancers? They are very good, very traditional, and fun to see. If you're ever here in Ketchikan, check out the village. Anyway, let's go look at some of these totem poles that they've got. They've got a lot of them. One thing about these totem poles, you've got these totem poles that are carved out of cedar trees, but they're hollow in the back. So if I turn around here, notice that there's like a telephone pole in the back of this thing. So they carve out the back of the totem pole so that it doesn't rot, right? Makes sense. So let's take a close-up view of what it looks like in the back side of a totem pole. Holding the totem pole, and I'll go up and see the back side of the totem pole is actually carved out. So there's not a full tree. It looks like there's something growing on the top of it too. So that's a totem pole. Carve out the back, do the carving in the front, and then you've got a beautiful totem pole. Alright, well that was the Saxman Village. So it was pretty neat to see all the totem poles and the native dancers and all of that. This afternoon we're going to go into Ketchikan, the big city in southeast Alaska, and just do some shopping and check that out. Before we go into Ketchikan, let's take a look at the view out here. This is looking across the way to the island, not toward the city, but it's so pretty. Alright, that's an eagle. So we're in downtown Ketchikan, and we'll show you some of the sights of Ketchikan, Alaska. Ketchikan, salmon capital of the world. If you watch Deadliest Catch, they've got a lot of souvenirs for that show here too. Here's something you don't see every day, an animal pelt for sale. Alrighty, we're about to go on Creek Street, and that's where the brothels in Ketchikan used to be. It's kind of a cool street, but anyway, that's illegal now in Ketchikan, but the street's still here, so let's go and explore it. That's the creek. Now let's go check out the street. that's the Cape Fox trolley, and it takes you to the top of the hill. That's a pretty steep incline. Alright, so that was Creek Street, and now we're going to go back to the ship and get ready to head out. A little bit of Ketchikan. It's a fairly big city in southeast Alaska and very popular with the cruise ships. Check out this cruise ship in front of us. It's huge. That's a really pretty view out there. What we were just looking at actually is Ketchikan Airport. I don't know if you noticed it, but there was an Alaska Airlines plane there and some small planes too. Anyway, that's kind of cool. Anyway, we're off to our next adventure, which is Tracy Fjord, coming up in the morning at 6 a.m.